All right, let's talk about the cheesecake, the main attraction. We have here a host of ingredients. We have, of course, our cream cheese. This is the finest Kirkland brand offered by Costco. Sugar, lemon. We're going to have the zest of a lemon, cornstarch, some salt, and of course some vanilla paste. Here's a fun trick. Whenever you have powdered ingredients, throw the powdered ingredients into your granulated ingredients. So that way, the granulated ingredients will distribute the powder evenly and you don't get lumps. That's one thing. There's nothing worse than, well, there's lots of things worse than lumpy cornstarch, I could think, but it is not a good thing. So we don't want lumpy cornstarch. So I'm going to throw that in there with the salt. Mix that around because you can throw all your granulated ingredients in together. Just get it to distribute evenly. We're going to throw in also the vanilla, just like that. Okay. Zest of a lemon. Throw that in. Beautiful, beautiful lemon here. It is citrus season. Oop. Turn that off. And all right, the chocolate sauce I'm turning off, and we're going to come back to that momentarily. Now, again, like I said, you can put whatever flavors you want in there. So if you were to substitute like half of that water for maybe espresso, that would be pretty darn good. Or maybe even just throw in a little bit of freeze-dried coffee, a little camp coffee in there. Just give it a little zing, a little kick. That's it. All right, just distribute that around a little bit. So that way it's not lumpy. And we'll get around to the fun part, actually making the cheesecake. Where did my paddle go? Here's my paddle. Beauty. Letting that chocolate sort of cool. We're going to throw this cheese all in there at once and throw it in on a low speed to let it cream. We do not want lumps in our cheesecake. We don't want lumpy cream cheese. We want it to be nice and smooth. Once you get it going, if there's lumps in there, you will simply never get them out. Believe me, I know this because I once made the mistake of serving lumpy cheesecake at the restaurant, and it was not good. I took a lot of crap for it, took a lot of heat for doing that. So I've never made that mistake again. I thought, oh, come on. Those lumps will come out. They'll melt out. No. They just hardened. When we sliced into the cheesecake, it was like, when we sliced into the cheesecake, it looked like a salami. There's like pockets of fat that are in a salami. It was pockets of unmelted, unincorporated cream cheese. I mean, it tasted fine, but it looked like garbage. We're going to let that go for just a sec and come back to our chocolate sauce. Here's what we're looking for. Look at this. Look at that. See how it coats the back of the spoon? That is beautiful, and it tastes wonderfully coconutty. That is awesome. We're going to set that aside to be used for later, and I'm going to wash my hands. Because yes, I just licked my finger on camera, which is okay to do as long as you wash your hands.